In Logan Urey's book, I hope I pronounced that right, but in her book, How to Not Die Alone, she describes that it's important for a person who's looking for someone to try to pick social events to attend, which increases the likelihood that they will meet someone. And in describing how to decide what events to go to, she basically creates a graph. And I will show you an example in a minute. But on the horizontal column, on the far right side, it would be I am very likely to meet people. And on the far left side, it would be I am unlikely to meet people. Then on the vertical axis, the top of the axis would be I will have a ton of fun at this event. And on the lower part of the vertical axis, it will be I won't have any fun. So for example, I made a chart right now that I will show you, but the goal is to be in the upper right quadrant, namely in the quadrant where you are most likely to meet as many people as possible and have as much fun as possible. So for example, I have here this chart, and you can see in the upper right quadrant, we have a JDenver Shabbos dinner. At such a dinner, you're likely to have a lot of fun, and you're likely to meet a lot of new people. On the upper left quadrant, that would be the quadrant where you're likely to have fun, but you won't meet a lot of people. For an example I put would be a 20th anniversary screening of Dude, Where's My Car? One of the greatest movies of all time. But if you go to a screening, you're not likely to meet a lot of people there. So not the best event to go to if you're trying to find someone. On the bottom left quadrant, where you're less likely to meet any people and you're less likely to have fun, that would be a Rockies game. Not a lot of people go to the Rockies games because they're so bad, and you're probably not going to have so much fun because they're so bad. And then on the far right would be a far bottom right column would be like going to a sewing club. So if you're someone like me who's not interested in sewing and you don't enjoy it, so it's in the bottom right column because you're not going to have fun, but you will meet people there. You'll meet other people who are there who enjoy sewing. So that's just an example of her graph she sets up to how to pick an event. And just to review, you want to go to the type of events where people will be there and you're likely to have the most fun. Hopefully we can all put ourselves out there and meet amazing people here in the next month. Have a beautiful month, and thank you for tuning in.